What up? It's your boy Polo Cuts SD. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clipper podcast, baby. It's your boy Polo Cuts. My boy Manny rocks in the motherfucking building, and the one and only, the fucking best jiu-jitsu motherfucking guy in the fucking South Bay, baby, and the only guy and the best jiu-jitsu guy that I know in the fucking whole world. My boy Joe. What it do, man? How you doing?
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Chilling.
Yes, sir. How you been, brother?
I've been well, man. Just grinding.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's pretty cool because today Joe was at the barbershop this morning, and I heard him talking, and when I heard you talking, I was like, shit, dude, like this is the perfect guy for the podcast, bro. And I'm so fucking glad that I asked you because you were so fucking cool about it, and like no thought about it. You just said, fuck it, I want to be in it. And that was fucking cool, bro. And I love that I love it when people just don't care and say, yes, I'm fucking down to be on it, because those are the best podcasts ever, you know? I've had podcasts where I have to like kind of not force someone to be in it, but I got to keep begging and begging. And those are kind of like, whatever. But when someone just says yes without fucking thinking twice about it, that shit just comes out smooth.
Yeah, you just know it's gonna be a good time.
Hell yeah.
All right, if he's down, you know he wants to talk.
Hell yeah. So. Especially the fucking vibe and the energy here at Ace of Fate's barbershop right now. Fucking, we got the whole squad. I think this is the first time ever in Off the Clipper history that we have the whole fucking squad. We're missing one person. We're missing Fat Boy. But wherever you're at, dog, your presence is here. We have Fabian in the building. We have Alexis, Marie, and Tasha. Other than that, we have everybody that's an Ace of Fates. We got the two new barbers up in here. I don't know where's Junior at. Yeah. Well. Okay. We have Ali in the building, new barber. I'm excited for this podcast. We're ready to get started. How you doing, Manny?
Chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's today been for you?
It's been good.
Yeah.
I went by fast, man. I've been no breaks, just chopping nonstop.
Hell yeah.
12 to 8.
Hell yeah.
No breaks.
Same here. The only break I had was I had to go pick up my daughter and shit. But other than that, I was working. How about yourself, brother?
Been at it since 5 this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's your normal schedule like? Or why are you up so early? Is that just the time?
Well, it's because my first class at KAINGA starts at 6.
Oh, okay.
So even though I'm not the one teaching it, I take that class so that I stay sharp.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I go and I train, and I also just be around my business, you know. I got to be there, got to be ready to talk to people and you know, just be on point. So for the people that don't know who you are, this is my boy Joe. I want you to tell my viewers, Joe, who it is that you are. Who is JOEJITSU? Who and what is KAINGA? What is it that you do? Tell us about your business. Tell us, explain to them who you are. Introduce yourself to our viewers.
Yeah, how you got started, what motivated you, what still motivates you, everything from start to where you're at now.
So my name is Joe Nunez, and you know, I do jiu-jitsu for a living as a career. I've been training for 15 years. And I really didn't plan this, you know. It was more of my habits created my identity, you know. So then I started, you know, just forming good habits, just trying to be present in something that I was passionate about, which was training, coaching, teaching.
Nice.
And I'm so passionate about it, like I would do this shit for free.
Yeah.
If it wasn't about money, if life wasn't run off of being able to,
definitely,
you know. So just passion. I was just driven by some passion, and it's brought me pretty far.
Nice. So I remember clearly when you opened up your gym, KAINGA.
Yeah.
It was about 2-3 months before COVID.
Right.
Am I wrong or right? It was
correct.
2020
January.
Yeah, January, right? I clearly remember because I remember talking to you about it at the barbershop. That was back then when we still just had one Ace of Fates, Chula Vista. I remember you telling me, fuck, dude, I just found the spot. I opened it up, KAINGA. And then all of a sudden, COVID happened. And sheesh. I remember that shit was a tough time for you, for me, for the barbers, for everybody. And so first of all, tell me, what is KAINGA?
So the word itself is it's a Polynesian origination, which I'm half Tongan, half Mexican. So we took the word from our Tongan roots.
Okay.
And KAINGA is pretty much, its description is family, right? And not necessarily blood, but the ones that you nourish and care for, the ones that you take care of.
Yeah. You've been doing this for 15 years, bro. How did you decide to say, fuck it, dude, I'm gonna fucking open up my own gym? Where did that come from?
I never went to school.
Okay.
So I knew that school wasn't the route. And I mean, you know, school's good for a lot of people, but for me, when at a young age, I just was never, I don't want to say smart because that's not the word, but it's more like I was never interested in things I didn't want to learn.
Yeah.
I felt like I was being forced to learn things that I felt were not going to serve me in life, you know?
Yeah.
So I knew that if I wanted to pursue what I wanted, I really had to buckle down and focus, laser focus.
Yeah.
In order to achieve something.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's understandable because, believe it or not, a lot of shit that they teach at school is unnecessary shit, you know?
Right.
I mean, I strongly believe that the shit that they should be teaching at school is like how to fucking work on your future, your credit, you know, shit that really is going to benefit you rather than teaching you fucking Avid and fucking, I mean, Chicano studies at school and all that and like history and all that, but
the way I see school is they're kind of molding you from a young age.
That's fucking crazy. I know what you're getting into. Go ahead.
The way I see school is that they're molding you from a young age to work an 8-hour job, listen to the boss. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're kind of mentally molding you to enter to be an employee,
the corporate
to
world.
Someone. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost making you, they're paying you for you to forget about your dreams.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they're paying you so that you're just content with.
You got to sit there. You got to do something you don't want to do for 8 hours. And if you don't do it, you get fired, you know, expelled, suspended. You go to detention if you don't listen, you know. So I feel like
you go to lunch at a certain time, just like you go to lunch at work.
It's like they're training you just to go into.
It's like a prison.
Yeah. Just you're going to be a regular person, you know, and then people that, you know, have can see beyond that.
Right.
Those other people that ditch and, you know, they you know, like college dropout, you know, they're driving a Lamborghini type of thing where it's like, you know, you don't really have to follow the norm to be successful. You just got to know what you are meant to do and learn from that and, you know, try to make a living off of it.
Yeah.
You know? And is that something what happened to you? It's like, as the saying goes, like if you're good at something, don't do it for free. Where people like hitting you up, like, hey, coach me on the side. And then like, is that,
no, definitely.
Is that how it started? Where it's like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna open my gym because I have like 200 motherfuckers hitting me up to train them on the side.
Well, yeah, kind of. So when I first started teaching jiu-jitsu, I was a purple belt, and I was maybe like 23 years old. And
so someone that doesn't know about purple belt, like what level is that? Like
so as far as the belt system for like the adults, when you first start jiu-jitsu, you started at white belt, and then an average of 2 years, you're eligible for the blue belt, and then from the blue belt to the purple belt, it's about another 2 years. So, and that's if you're training consistently. So at that time, I was a purple belt. So that's the third belt.
Okay. And then, so in order for you to become like somewhat of an instructor, is there some type of or a coach or a teacher? Is there a certain belt that you got to reach in order for you to start teaching, or no?
I don't think so, but I think there's kind of like a unspoken
rule.
Yeah.
It's like, you're only 3 levels in. Like, you don't really know anything. What are you teaching?
Exactly. You know? Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But, you know, I started teaching at purple because I feel like that's the belt where you're halfway to the black belt. You made it past the hump, which is the white belt. And then when you get your blue belt, most people, 90% of people who get blue belt quit. And it's because they feel like they know enough. You know, they feel like they know enough, and life hits them, and so the chances of making it from blue belt to purple is a 10% chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
But once you make it to purple,
it's like, oh, this guy's dedicated.
Right,
like,
right. So it's like I think it's like the moment that solidifies your dedication.
Oh shit!
I see. I see what you're saying.
So what belt are you at now?
I'm a first degree black belt.
First degree black belt.
Choke me out, baby. Hey.
Okay, so now what's first degree black belt? Like how far is that from purple?
What does first degree mean?
Yeah.
When you're black first belt degree. And then first degree, what does that mean?
Okay, so from purple to black, you have to go through the brown belt. Now the brown belt is like, so when you get to purple, you're like, I'm halfway there. But when you get to brown belt, you're like, I'm almost there.
Okay.
So every belt is like a motivation for you to be like, oh shit, I'm almost there, dude. I gotta fucking train harder.
Yeah.
I gotta compete. I gotta be more present. You know, show my instructor that I'm worthy of the black. I mean, if that's your goal, which my only goal was black belt.
Okay.
And to get there, it was the small habits that I did every day. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a dream. It was like, wake up. What are you gonna do today to get to that black belt?
Definitely. Fuck yeah.
I love that. What are you gonna do?
And it was like a daily thing, not like a once a week thing or like a month thing. So, it was like a daily habit.
Yes.
So you go from white to blue to purple to brown and then black?
Correct.
Okay. So once you get to black, what makes you a first degree black belt after that?
So
or does that make you a first degree black belt?
No. So when you get the black belt, you have to be a black belt for 3 years.
Oh shit.
In order to get to the first degree.
Okay.
And not only do you have to be a black belt, but you have to be a black belt doing something. Are you competing? Are you teaching? Or are you just a black belt who's a student? Because the people who get promoted are the ones who are spreading the knowledge.
Okay.
You know, the ones who are making the difference on a community level.
Yeah.
Not just their own personal gain. And on your own personal gain, you can get the first degree too. But as when I received my first degree, now I'm considered a professor.
Okay.
In jiu-jitsu. So now you're a professor, almost like a college professor.
Okay.
Right? So now you have that title, technically, which I don't fucking like.
Yeah.
And I don't make no one call me
Professor, Master Splinter.
Yeah.
Which I don't, you know.
You're like Miyagi.
Some people are like, call me professor.
Yeah.
You know, some people are big on that. They're like, you see that first stripe? I'm professor.
Yeah.
Me, you can call me coach. I've been coach forever. I don't need no titles.
Right.
Yeah. So what comes after first degree?
Second degree.
Which is?
Another 3 years or?
It's another 3 years. Yes. So the first 2 degrees it takes 6 years.
And then what is the highest?
The highest belt that you can get to?
Yeah.
So it's the red belt.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but the red belt, you have to be a black belt for at least 40 years.
40?
40.
Oh shit.
So that means if you started when you were 5, right? Or when you were born, like the Gracie family, if you started when you were 2 years old, you probably got your black belt when you were 22. So 30 years from then, you're eligible for the red belt. And the red belt is a pristine belt because it's, like I said before, it's more about what have you done for the community as a whole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of like your own personal knowledge, it's about the spread of the art.
Like have your own gym.
Right.
Like host competition.
Right. And,
like
you know,
That's
exactly.
So
what's up. So how many red belts do you know?
Sheesh.
Or have you met?
I've met one.
So it's pretty rare, right?
Yeah,
like,
super rare.
okay.
Super rare. Thank you.
it's so okay. So you're
damn
40 one.
years.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
What?
I mean, because in the barber world, you have what you have a barber and then you have a master barber, and I believe in order for you to be a master barber, you got to be an instructor, right?
I have no idea.
I think you have to go back to school.
I think, I don't know. Me personally, I think if you're a master barber, you need to know everything. Color, fucking.
Oh, no way.
Never turn down anything.
That's like a red belt?
I think a master barber is the most you can go.
Okay.
And on your license, it'll say master barber.
And
what's
the...
I don't honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. I don't even know how it is that you become a master barber.
People could be master barbers, but like, it's just a title.
Right.
And then, but me personally, I think if you're a master barber, you need to know color. Like, you can't say no to nothing.
Right.
When you're a master, right? Like if you're a master fucking black belt. Like you need to know everything. That's
So do you feel like you know more?
You know? I mean, every day is a learning experience. With hair, there's always something new coming up every week. You know, every day there's always a new trend, a new tool.
By the way, you guys, I really admire and appreciate what you guys do. I think the barber business and just the art of cutting hair is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And it's something that I always admired, and something that I could see myself doing as like a art.
Yeah.
Not really as a way of means of making money, but a way of just being artistic.
Yeah.
You know, seeing a happy customer, you know, like.
It's definitely more fun when you are an artist and you have a creative mind.
Right.
It's definitely a lot more fun for you to cut hair because you see things different when you're an artist, you know? You don't see things as they are. You could break it down, you could like imagine different things. So when, you know, if you're artistic and you cut hair, it's just that much more fun because you're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Right.
Whereas it's not so robotic, like if that makes sense. You know?
No, that makes perfect sense.
It's definitely an art, you know, especially
when you're high.
Yeah. I don't know, but for me, I'm a barber, bro, but I've never been artistic ever in my life. Like ever, bro. Like I was little, bro, and I would try to draw and I would fucking suck. Like even tracing for me, I fucked up.
Yeah.
But
I mean, art could be anything.
Once I became a barber and I was really deep into it, like now, bro, you bring me a fucking design and I can do it and it'll come out perfect. You know, or good, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you think that is?
Because one thing that I always tell people is because like if you tell me to draw something on paper, I know that I can fuck up and grab another paper and redo it.
Right.
But when I have a person on my chair that tells me, hey, like the other day, somebody came to me and said, hey, can you draw me a Canelo logo design for the fight? And I fucking did it super dope. Like I even went above and beyond and fucking double outlined it. It came out fucking dope, right?
Super clean.
I even impressed myself and I was like, fuck, dude, if I were to try to draw this on fucking paper,
it wouldn't come out.
It wouldn't have come out. I just know that I can't fuck up.
Yeah. Right.
And I take it serious and I'm fucking really into it, on it. And I don't know, I feel like barbering brings that artistic side of me.
Yeah. And then I'm the opposite. Like I can't copy because like it's just like you know when you see art, like there's a perfect outline of something.
Yeah.
Well, my art is abstract. I'm the one that's throwing paint on the canvas,
right?
And, smearing it.
Right.
Like, that's my type of art.
Right.
So I like more freestyle. You know, I don't really like to trace. Like I like more freestyle because that's just how my mind works. You know, whereas him, he doesn't really do freestyle.
Yeah.
He's more of like, you know, calculated.
Right.
Like,
right.
You know? So it just depends.
And I think that's the cool thing about art, though.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
know, is that art is there's no definition of what it is.
All types of things.
Yeah. So you can make it whatever you want.
Because what you do is art too, right?
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely.
That's what I've heard from other martial artists, that what they do is considered art. So to me, that's just amazing. Like all types of forms in art. Like my wife, she's a tattoo artist. I'm a barber. We're barbers. You're there's sand art. There's fucking all types of art, bro.
Right.
And that's what's amazing about being an artist, man. And so I mean, I believe sometimes being an entrepreneur, bro, can make you just a fucking artist as well. You know, like you, for example, you do jujitsu and now you're a business owner.
Yeah.
Going to that business owner side, when you started your gym, we were talking about it. We were talking about the whole pandemic thing going on.
Yeah.
How did that affect you?
Oh man, that was depressing.
I remember talking to you, bro.
Sheesh.
I was fucking tripping. I could just imagine
bro.
how bad you were tripping because you were just starting.
I remember talking to you, and I remember you telling me that you kept me in your prayers, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, my G.
I really did.
I really appreciate that, man.
I really did.
Because, from one boss to another, you know what I mean? It was crazy times for sure. And I thought that everything that I worked for my whole life, my only dream, you know, got stripped. And I felt like it was out of my hands, bro. And that's what if I fail, let me fucking fail. You know, if I succeed, I succeeded. Everything's in your hands, but then this was out of my hands.
Yes.
But it was still in my hands.
Yeah.
So we had to hustle during that time, man.
But But you fucking you overcame it.
There's no other choice. There's really no other choice. What am I gonna do? Cry? Stay home and cry about it? So I already did that. It doesn't work.
Yeah. So what did you do to overcome that?
I opened up the gym.
You stayed open
and got shit cracking.
You stayed open.
Had to.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy because I fucking stayed open as well, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Like, did people like slow down, like not come? Was it like slower than normal? Or
so when I first opened in January, I had around 130, 140 students in 2 months. So my trajectory was just about to blow the fuck up. Like we were going up.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. I've owned a gym before and smaller version, but this was like, this is it.
You were at Nunez or no?
Yeah, I was at Nunez. It was
a boxing
right.
A boxing gym, right?
It was inside of a boxing gym.
Your spot was inside of a boxing gym.
Correct. Yeah.
Right. I remember because I lived across the street from it, and I always wanted.
Oh yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Remember, I moved in those apartments before you did.
Oh yeah.
and then you did.
Yeah. I always told my wife, like, man, we gotta go to that. We gotta go train there. I just never fucking did. Honestly, I'm always fucking working, so it's so hard for me to make time for that.
I hear you, bro. Make time for yourself though, and that's the message to everybody. Don't forget to take 10 minutes, fucking go for a walk, jump ropes, do some push-ups, squats, anything.
You know what's crazy, bro? For me to when I watch your stories, you be fucking like I would always watch your stories, and you're always running in the mornings and shit like that. That shit makes me want to do it, but I'm just a lazy fuck, dude.
When you're running, I'm eating like fucking chilaquiles, like looking at you all fat, like, hey, like this food's healthy, you know?
What's
like,
crazy is
extra egg.
What's crazy that you guys look at me like that, and I'm looking at somebody else like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who's doing more?
Yeah.
Who's doing more? Who's going harder than I am? So like, what I'm doing, I feel like I'm doing the minimum. I feel like I'm doing the minimum, dude. But then it depends on who's looking.
Nah, but you gotta give yourself that fucking. You gotta give yourself that pat in the back, bro.
Definitely,
you're
bro.
I think you're fucking killing it.
Definitely, bro. I'm super grateful, and I feel like I'm just getting started. You know.
Yeah.
And everything that's come this far, I'm super grateful for, man. And I'm shooting for the stars.
So now that things are opening up back more, now that things are back to somewhat normal, do you guys see that same response from when you first opened up your gym when you had your 140 students? Did that come back to the normal already, or no for you?
No, and I don't think it ever is. I don't think the people feel safe enough as far as the majority.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The people who are just like, I don't want to say woke.
Yeah.
But they ain't brainwashed. They back to life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the other people that want to.
I still have a few clients that are like,
oh, dude.
They wait they work from home. They only go grocery shopping once a month just to limit the exposure to people.
Right.
And then they get a haircut once every 2 months for the same reason. They'll double mask still. They'll do all that.
And I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? I had a cousin who died from COVID, you know, and I'm sure that these people have vulnerable people at their house. Maybe some of them do, you know, maybe some of them don't. They're just paranoid, too much CNN. Who knows? But
definitely.
You know what I mean? But
life goes on, man.
It does.
Like, why are you gonna, you know?
What is your opinion and belief about COVID?
I don't know. Honestly, that's a whole freaking combo right there in itself. You know what I mean? But to wrap it up briefly, take care of yourself.
Yeah, I think.
Really, really take care of yourself. And
like,
it's deeper than that, but it's really as small as that too.
Yeah, like think about it. Like, you know how, you know, like you get the vaccine and Krispy Kreme gives you donuts. You know, all these fast food restaurants give you like fast food for free if you show this shit. You know, why? How come the government doesn't teach you how to like be healthy?
Right.
Like eat these foods. These are gonna build up your immune system.
Did you hear that they just?
This is gonna do,
bro.
You know?
They just released for your booster shot for the COVID. Now on the booster shot, they're saying steps to take to be healthy. after the fact.
Yeah.
Right? When it should have been steps to take to get healthy before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like now, I mean, these are things that we know.
Right.
Right? And why isn't it happening?
Yeah.
So now we have questions. You know, and then we can go down that hole if we want.
Now the question is, you know, why did they stop the mandate?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like
I don't know. That's just fucking that's like a whole a whole other fucking
for sure.
But you
I
know,
think
it's crazy, man.
I think
it's a crazy
deeper
conversation, man.
I think it's deeper than. I think it's just deeper than that. I think it's more about control and power at this point.
Yeah. A lot of people think they're trying to. A lot of people trying to think or trying to. They say they're turning us into like a communist country because they're paying everybody the same amount of money. Everyone gets this check, but you can't open up a business because you need to stay in that same bracket. So everyone's comfortable. Everyone's getting this. Everyone's getting that. Right. Everyone's on an equal.
I'm not saying level. I don't want to say that they made this fucking virus up. The virus has been here since like 1942 or some shit like that.
Well, China
I just think that they used this virus as an excuse to start changing their ways and to start controlling us more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
It's already came out that they purposely released the virus.
Really?
Yeah. Like there's like
man-made, made in the lab.
Yeah, like there's documents saying that it was released and it took them like maybe a couple months for them to actually report it. They just let it spread. And,
Huh.
I don't know.
That's fucking crazy.
But
I don't know, man.
We weren't there. It's just information that you read and but it's just a trip, and if it's true, it's just fucked up that, these higher powers are up to something.
Yeah. Now going back to jujitsu, bro. How do you think jujitsu has helped you in your personal life, yourself? Like, how has jujitsu helped you?
I can't hear.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead, keep talking. I got you.
So back to that question. So
go ahead.
I think jiu-jitsu is taught me
go ahead, keep talking.
Discipline. Discipline above everything. And I don't think people get what that means, but when I first started jiu-jitsu, I tried to get all my friends to do it.
Okay.
It's like, man, you guys should try this martial art. And I was kind of pushing it on a lot of people, almost like a religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just excited about it, But anyways,
what did your friends say?
Well, some of them were just like, okay, man, I'll try it, but relax, man. Some of them were like, oh, that's too rough. Some of them were like, they ended up training.
But I don't know if you heard my question. I don't know if you heard.
My bad.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard my question because you're. But
right.
How does it help you in your personal life? How does jiu-jitsu help you? Like, let's say, I don't know
if it does.
If it does. Does it?
Does your discipline in that carry on into your personal life?
So I look at it like this. Being able to express yourself as an artist or the painter of the picture, whatever you may have, in itself is a blessing, right? So I look at jiu-jitsu as art. So I'm able to be an artist. That's first and foremost why I love training, because it's a canvas for me, Second is the benefits that it's brought me in my life. Like, oh man, there was one point in my life where I was going down a dark path, and jiu-jitsu was always kind of like a father figure that always kind of looked after me, and it kind of made me really analyze my behavior.
Oh, kind of keep you in track.
Yes, yes. Like, you can't do this because you got to do this tomorrow. You can't go out.
I can't smoke this pack of cigarettes because I got to go run 20 miles tomorrow type.
Pretty much. So it saved me from a lot of bad habits. And it also taught me, like, dude, you could do anything. You just have to really have to commit to something.
Yeah.
I mean, for you becoming a first degree black belt, bro, that shows commitment. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
In a way, me, that shows me, like, what do I learn from you? Me, what I learned from you is if you stick to something and you commit to it, you will get there, because you've been going at it for 15 years and you are what you are, where you are now. When you started, you were a white belt, you know, and you telling me that it takes three years to go from white to blue.
Around two to three
years
average
to go from white to blue. Those 2 to 3 years is fucking commitment, bro.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's like training every day, or
I would say a minimum of 3 times a week.
And not only did you go from white to blue, you went from white all the way to black, first degree. So to me, that shows me discipline. Damn, like when I see you, I think like, fuck, dude, that guy is fucking disciplined.
I appreciate that.
He really put his effort into it, and look at where he's at now. If you are not a black belt, can you open up your own gym?
I did. I opened up my gym at brown belt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a lot of people gave me criticism for that.
Why?
Because I wasn't a black belt, so it was kind of
what was like the top 3 comments that they would say, or what?
How does he have a gym? He's not a black belt.
Okay.
And who are these people? He doesn't know anything.
Like, these are people who are nobody.
Are these people that are not black belts?
Yeah, they don't have a gym. You're not gonna hate on anybody who's doing. You're not gonna hate on anyone who's doing worse than you.
So the people that were black belts, what were they telling you?
Congratulations. Good job. Good job. Got your back.
Hell yeah.
Let's roll.
Which is the people that matter, right?
Exactly.
Okay, now let me tell you this. Okay, now that you are a black belt first degree, you own your gym. You are the I know you say you don't like to be labeled as a professor, but you are the professor of your gym. Does that make you like the main head, like the one in charge of you upgrading people's belts? You're the one that says, "Hey, you're going from white to blue."
Yeah.
Okay, now that you are the owner of your gym, who tells you, "Hey, now you're going from first degree to second degree"? Who gives you that raise?
Great question. So I just got my first degree from my brothers right here. Shout out to South Shore Jiu-Jitsu, right here on 13th. Ronnie and Sean. They're my buddies that I've known since before I started jiu-jitsu. They were already like in the scene.
Yeah.
So they had a head start on everybody.
Yeah.
You can call them OGs.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And so I just got promoted by my first degree by Ronnie.
So do they call you from they call you from your gym to their gym?
Yep. They said, "Hey, we need you here. We're gonna promote some black belt." But they didn't tell me.
They didn't tell you that it was you.
But do you have to like go like a couple days, or it's just like, hey, like?
Well, I train with them all the time.
Oh, okay.
So
even
like you train with them at their gym, or
they come to my gym and we go to their gym.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the proximity of how close we are, it's a mile and a half, 2 miles max.
You could run there.
Exactly, bro. Backwards. So, it's so close, but we have no friction. Like people get when 2 gyms are close to each other, people start getting mad because it's like you're taking somebody else's people.
Conflict of interest type of shit.
But no one can take people that are really yours.
Right.
They can only take people who aren't.
It's like barbershops.
Yes.
Like there's barbershops
like,
across the street.
They're actually doing you a favor by separating, but it's still united. But it's like everybody has their vibe.
Yeah.
Find your soul tribe, your vibe tribe, and run with them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they called you and they said, "Hey, come over. We're gonna
promote somebody else. Yeah, it's a black belt.
Okay.
We need you here to witness.
Okay. Okay. So there has to be witnesses.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get there,
I get there. I'm like, hell yeah. Who's it gonna be?
And then
I find out who it was, and they went through the whole testing, and then Ronnie makes a speech. He's like, "All right, guys, it's time to give out a first degree," and he made a speech, and then he's like, "KAINGA," fucking called me up, promoted me right there.
You're like, you don't fucking expect this shit.
No, not at all.
That's got to be a good surprise,
I mean, because it's more mental than it is like it's a stripe.
Right.
But what it does to you is something nice. And I think that's what it does. That's like anybody in jiu-jitsu. If you're doing jiu-jitsu, you're a white belt, you get one stripe, you're going to walk around with a little bit of...
Yeah. The white stripe's going to stick out a little bit more, you know?
Right?
Okay, now, all right. So you answered my question fucking correctly. Now,
can someone like randomly give someone like a a stripe?
There you go. So what makes him the right person to promote you?
Great question. So
hold it for a second. Remember your thought, right?
Yes, sir.
There's this thing with tattoo artists. I don't know if you ever heard of consafo. E/S. I remember I've had homies of mine that are tattoo artists that tell me, "Oh, I earned my consafos tattoo."
Right.
And then only a fucking OG, fucking like OG double OG can fucking give you that consafos. If a fucking random ass person gives it to you and you have it on you, they're gonna be like, you're fucking whack. You're no one.
Right.
There's like certain people that can fucking give you that fucking tattoo.
Right.
It's a fucking legit tattoo that's like super respected, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like earning a teardrop or something, you know?
Type shit. So
yeah.
that's what I'm trying to get to. How is it that like, how do you earn that respect, or how do you earn that fucking right to say, I'm gonna promote someone else like
So,
you on your level?
Dude, that's an amazing question. So in order to be able to promote at black belt, you have to be a 3rd degree.
Oh, I see.
Off bat.
Okay.
Okay.
And can he promote anyone anytime?
So he can promote up to 2 degrees, and he can promote anyone anytime. He has the when you give somebody their 2nd degree, like for instance, I'll have mine in a couple years. I'll be able to promote black belt. So I can promote a black belt. I cannot stripe up a black belt. But when you're 3rd degree, now you can promote and stripe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then obviously because obviously you dedicated all this time, you've put in all this work, and you're not just going to do it to anybody because of how hard you worked.
Right.
You know? So if you see someone that's, deserves it, you're going to give it to them, as opposed to like, I'm just going to give it to you because you're my friend. Or
So that happens a lot in jiu-jitsu though, where people try to keep people. So, they'll promote somebody before their belt just to make sure that they have like hierarchy over them. They'll be like, oh, you know what? Let me give you a brown belt so you feel good. And they try to like keep them as students or like rule over them.
Okay.
And
like you have to listen to me, like
kind of, man. Yeah,
okay.
it's kind of fucked up.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's like
I gave you this. Like you need to work.
Exactly.
Me. Like,
exactly.
So once you like the guy that promoted you.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's not many of guys here in San Diego in that same level as his, right?
No.
There's
a handful.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. And by the way, Ronnie just received his 4th degree.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So after I received my 1st, he got his 4th.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many degrees is there?
Oof. 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 degrees,
10.
and then you become a red belt.
And then you become a coral belt.
A coral?
Coral, which
like
would be
like a peach,
orange.
orange.
Coral, so it'd be black and red.
Okay.
It's a black and red belt.
And then after that belt, what's next?
Then after that, you go to the white and red. Then after that, belts, there's solid belts, and then there's belts with white lines through them that kind of signify that like you're that belt, but you're not the solid version of that belt.
Oh, I got you.
So there's little lines in the belt that kind of separates you from like.
So once you're the white and red, what comes after that?
Red belt.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
It's pretty much that.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, grandmaster. That's when.
So when you become a black belt and you receive your 1st degree, do you get a line?
What do you mean?
A stripe.
When you have a stripe, I'm sorry. When you are a black belt and you become a 1st degree black belt, you get a stripe.
Yes.
It's all black, and then it just has a stripe at the end.
So I see.
So I don't know if you guys saw my belt, but it has 3 pieces of tape on it. It has one at the there's a red bar, and then it has white tape and then white tape. Those 2 pieces of tape on the edge are called your professor stripes. So that's 1 year after you get your black. they put those on your belt, and that's to signify that you've been teaching, that you're technically
know your shit.
Technically a professor. But when you get your first degree, that's 2 years after that. So that's why, if you've seen my belt, I have my professor bars. They're called professor bars, and then I got a first degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how about when you become an 8th degree black belt? You have 8 lines?
Man, it gets so crazy because, to be honest, there is Brazilian ranking systems that I don't even fucking know how they work.
Oh, shit.
To be honest, like, I go by like the typical,
like, basic.
Yeah. I mean, they go deep into the meaning behind things. They lost me at fucking coral belt. I'm like, shut the fuck. I'm probably never gonna get there, and it doesn't matter because it's not about the belt. It's about it's about the way that you.
Have you ever gone to Brazil and trained over there?
Not yet.
Are you planning on to?
Yes, bucket list.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay, so when you went from brown to black, that's a big thing, right? So what is there an initiation or like a hazing or like? Is there something that, like a tradition that people do from brown to black? You know, do they crack eggs on your head?
Yeah, right.
Throw rice on you?
Like? Well, for the majority of what happens, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, people have their different ways, you know? But for the most part, like, you get whipped by everybody by their belt. So you have to walk in a line. And you got 2 people on both sides, or people on both sides. You have to walk in the middle, and they get one hit there, and they get one hit back, and you fucking take the hit.
You just take it.
You just take it. That's when you get promoted. Like, that's what's the most? What's that?
How many 100 students?
It depends how many people are there that day.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So if it's like, some people get lucky, it's like 10 people. So like, that's it, you know. Yeah. But some people, like 30 fucking people there, man.
Wait, so what if, the people that whip you, can they be students as well underneath you?
They're all students.
Oh shit.
They're all teammates.
Damn, these motherfuckers are not even black belts and they're beating you?
Well, it's just one hit. It's just one hit.
No, I know.
But they're smart.
They don't do it too hard, huh?
Right, because they get their asses beat after that.
Hey, oh, that's right. Yeah.
Be careful who you hit.
Oh, I see. Because then if you fucking, because then they beat you, and then you tell them, all right, you know what, me and you are gonna fucking
roll next.
We're rolling next.
Exactly.
And then you're gonna be like, here, motherfucker. Yeah, I felt that.
You know I'm a higher belt, right?
Yeah.
Why would you hit me like that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a fucking white belt? Have you ever had a white belt or a belt lower than you that you have rolled with, and you've said, holy shit, why is this guy such a low belt?
My students.
Yeah?
My students. I got some teenagers, bro, that are fucking, they're just studs. They've been with me for a long time, and matter of fact, today, I was training with one of my teens. His name is Omar Rodriguez. He's 14 years old. He freaking was whooping my ass. Whooping my ass, a kid. One of my students. And that's the goal. The goal is for my students to
try to take you on and fuck you up.
Yes. Well, not really me.
Yeah.
Not really me. They need to respect professor.
No, definitely. But they got to show you that they can fucking.
Yes.
Yes.
So they don't hold back.
Yeah.
So they don't hold back. When I train with my students, they don't fucking hold back. I mean, you think they look at me and be like, oh shit? No, they're like, I don't fucking.
Because that's showing you, hey, I can fucking. I'm learning and you're teaching me right.
Yes. Exactly.
So that in a way for you is like, holy shit,
it's a win. When I lose, I win.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, how about you going on your way, like you going from white to blue to brown, black, all that. You have to fucking go fight, or what do you call it? Battle or
like compete?
Compete?
Yeah.
How many times have you competed?
Man, too many to count. Yeah, I started competition right away. So I learned jiu-jitsu when I was about 17, like finishing my junior year of high school. And my brother was already training, so I would get home from wrestling practice, and then I'd go home. My brother he'd be like, pin me, do something. And I'd fucking use wrestling, try to slam him, and he just submit me every time. Every time. He just tapped me out, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, it's jujitsu.
Holy shit.
And I was like, damn, this is some Bruce Lee shit, dog. Yeah. Crazy.
Now, jujitsu is mainly on the floor, or
it's on the floor, yeah.
It's rolling.
Well, you start standing. Jiu-jitsu can only be used standing, but getting them to the floor and then controlling them on the ground.
Okay.
So that it's basically like like what cops should learn to subdue somebody. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And the cops, they don't even teach them this shit. I mean, they do once a year, but I think cops should be required to be purple belts.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, because then we have real safety.
I read that.
Oh yeah, fuck that. They won't use the gun.
I read that some cities are actually requiring that.
Yes, yeah. I think that's great. I think that's a great thing because that shows your commitment. Are you really committed to protecting the community?
Yeah, and then it'll make people feel safer because they know
what they're doing.
It's a fat cop. Like he's just not going to shoot somebody. He's actually going to be able to fight this motherfucker.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes, I actually used to have a class that I've been recently thinking about revamping up. I do. I was trained in the Navy SEALs actually in Imperial Beach, and
that's dope.
Yeah, bro. And I almost
how was that,
bro? Intense, bro. Yeah. But you'll be surprised how many of these guys are killers, right? They're killers, bro. Don't get it twisted. But they don't know jujitsu, no grappling.
They just know how to end it.
I just throw them around. I'm like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, throw them around, big boys. Yeah. They're like, how the fuck's this little guy fucking? And then I teach them. Then they're like, oh shit. It was
all they know is Krav Maga. And
oh yeah. Straight to the eyes, growing,
armpit.
Yes, bro. Throat punch.
Okay, so now, so you see me. I'm a little guy, right?
Yeah.
If you teach me to jitsu, can I take on this guy?
Yeah.
100.
Do you need force, strength?
Can I use the bathroom?
Yes.
All right.
Go ahead, right here. As a matter of fact, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is Off the Clipper, baby. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be right back real quick in less than a motherfucking blink. So blink now. When you fucking open your eyes, we'll be back. All right, guys. We are back again here on Off the Clipper podcast. This is your boy Polo Cuts again. Going back to our podcast, man, I have a really interesting question that somebody brought up to me. For the people that don't know nothing about jiu-jitsu, bro, for the people that have no idea, they don't know how to go about signing up for jiu-jitsu, how can they reach, or what do they have to do to join a jiu-jitsu gym?
That's a good question.
And also, is there something that they need something they could do to prepare to join? That's
another good question. I think the best way to have a clue on what jiu-jitsu is just look it up. Watch a little documentary on YouTube.
Do you have any recommendations?
Gracie's in Action.
I have a homie that was in Gracie's.
Yeah, Gracie's in Action was filmed in the 80s. And it's the Gracies just fucking up every other martial art in the world.
Okay.
They were tyrants.
Okay.
Because they knew what other people didn't. You know?
Yeah.
Straight from Japan, so they pretty much capitalized the world on, as far as the business goes, on jiu-jitsu because they were the first ones, you know?
They're the pioneers.
Pioneers, man.
So where do they learn this from?
So in the early 1900s, there's this guy, this Japanese guy, he was a businessman. He was also a black belt in judo and jiu-jitsu from Japan. His name was Count Takoma. He went to Brazil for business, and he landed in Rio de Janeiro. And it just so happened that he ran into one of the pioneers, Gracie.
Okay.
Carlos and Gracie, and they kind of exchanged so he would teach him Portuguese in exchange for jiu-jitsu lessons, so that he was able to communicate while he was there, you know, for business.
Yeah.
And one thing led to another. He started teaching classes, and then, you know, they got a hold of it, and then they started becoming better than the Japanese.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So it started from Japan.
It started from
Brazil.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now you go and watch a documentary, learn the basics or learn the history behind it.
Right.
What do you do next? To get into jiu-jitsu?
Go to your local jiu-jitsu gym.
Any. would do your research or?
Well, I mean, most people do, you know.
Yeah.
Like me?
Nowadays, I went into a gym, like, no research, no.
You walked into the first gym you saw.
Yep. Well, my brother did, and I just followed him.
Yeah.
Like for me, like my son's getting older, and next year for sure I'm gonna put him in a gym, a jiu-jitsu gym, because I don't want him to.
Yeah.
I want him to know how to defend himself. You know.
Yep.
So you're definitely one of the ones. You know, you're like the top on my list. You know, there's another one that my friend goes to, Alvaro. He started doing jiu-jitsu too.
And then your customer Zero.
Yeah.
You might know. You know
Yeah,
Zero,
I know
right?
Zero. Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zero.
Yeah, him. So it's you, Zero, and then my homie Alvaro, where he goes, and him. It's just an option because I know him, and it's kind of something like a buddy system.
Yeah.
But you're definitely like one of the top ones because you're not just only jiu-jitsu, right? You have stand-up.
We do have some striking, yeah.
And back in the day, I don't know if you know JT.
Oh yeah.
He used to be my coach for like.
Shout out JT.
Yeah, shout out to JT. He used to be my coach for like 2 years, and actually, at one point I was 320 pounds.
No way.
Yeah, 320.
No way, bro.
Yeah, I swear. I'll show you pictures later.
Dude, I've never met you
And,
on that level.
And I just felt like I was super fat, so I just started doing a bunch of cardio, just running. I dropped like 60 pounds, and then I just looked sick. So that's when I met JT, and I would go train with him when he was working out there in like Otay Ranch.
Put that muscle on you, huh?
Yeah. And I was all cut up, like I was strong. He was teaching me, stand up.
Right.
And it was a lot of fun. And I love getting punched in the face, and that's something I would want
Sicko.
Yeah, that's something I would want to do aside from jujitsu. Like I just like
the stand up game.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, I think the thing about martial arts is that like I'm a jiu-jitsu guy, right? In the world of MMA, right? I'm not like I mean, I'm well-rounded, but I'm not no mixed martial artist as far as like on a professional level.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm biased. I like jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
It's
Stick to that.
I'll still knock a motherfucker out.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's besides the point. But if you choose any martial art, it doesn't matter what it is, you can become untouchable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then for my question earlier, like an example of me, like if I want to go train with you, obviously you're, I'm not even on anyone's level, not even the white belt probably, Is there something that someone wants to join that they could do before they join to kind of feel more confident? Like for me, like I always thought about like doing yoga just because you learn flexibility, which is something you need when you do jiu-jitsu. Is that something you recommend?
So I look
or
at
is it just more like just join and then just go learn as you go?
I look at it like this. Everybody waits for the perfect timing and the perfect moment, but they never come.
Yep.
Right.
So what you need to do is form habits that are going to align you with where you want to be. Right? And it's small habits, small thing. It's something so small that you don't even notice it. But you do that every day. Whether it's whatever. It could be like in your subconscious, something that, you wake up and you're like, I'm going to wake up at this time because I need a haircut at this time.
Okay.
Or I'm going to get a haircut. I'm going to be the early worm today. Or, the early bird, whatever. But just do it. You have
to just go in and fucking sign up.
Because if you don't, you're going to look back and you're going to say, fuck, I should have just did it. I should have just fucking did it. Because what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to have a bad experience. You have a bad experience, then you go home and you're back to your normal life. Right. If you have a good experience, if you come to KAINGA, then it could be life-changing.
Yep. So for me, that I have no clue. I have no fucking clue, bro. I don't even know how to put on a fucking jiu-jitsu fucking suit on or anything. I have no fucking clue. I really don't. I walk into your gym, KAINGA, and I say, hey, I want to sign up. I'm a beginner. You guys have beginner classes, right?
So we used to have beginner classes in pre-COVID.
Okay.
Our schedule was fucking booked all day. Like, that's why we were successful, because it was like everybody's work schedule. We got a 6 a.m., we got a 10 a.m., we got a noon, and then we got a 7 p.m. And that's just for adults. right? So like we touched on everybody's schedule. Right now, we have a mixed group. So I have white belts with blue belts, with brown belts, with purple belts, and it's pretty much a mix. But I teach them all the same thing.
Okay. So it's not like someone's gonna feel like left out or
Never.
like lost or like
Never. But that's my responsibility.
But if I go into your gym, can I sign up and start?
Yeah.
Okay, and I can go against the blue belt.
Well, on your first day, I would not recommend you do that. I would leave it up to you. I would say, hey, we're about to train. You're new. You can try it out if you want, or if you want to watch. You're more than welcome just to watch. And some people are like, dude, I just want to get in there.
So you learn as you go type shit, or if I'm a beginner, will you put me aside and say, hey, you come over here with the beginners? I would not partner
you up with anyone that would hurt you.
Yeah.
And no one that would fucking like, oh, he's a new guy. Fucking fuck up the new guy. No. Okay. It would never happen. You would roll with somebody that would methodically pick you apart and then teach you.
Okay. And that's how so you basically learn by jumping in.
Well, you don't have to jump in. You could wait.
And watch?
You could watch. I mean, you could take 5 classes before you decide to jump in. You can learn some moves first.
So so when let's say me,
some people are rowdy, bro. Some people just want to jump in and fucking move.
Okay.
They don't know shit.
Just want to fuck people up.
Okay, so how about me? I go in and I say, okay, I'm here to watch. You're still gonna make me work out or do something.
You're gonna do everything, like besides train.
Okay, what's everything, like run laps?
You're gonna warm up. You're gonna warm up, right? Which is running the laps, and then you're gonna do jiu-jitsu drills.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
You teach drills and shit like that before you start training.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So the warm up is just running, high knees, ankles, karaoke. You know what I mean? It's real basic. Anybody can do it. And then once you're warmed up, then I show technique.
Yeah.
So for instance, I'll show the arm bar from the mount, right? And if you don't know what the mount is, that's when somebody's on the bottom and you're on top. Your knees are under their armpit, and you could fuck them up if you want. You know what I mean? It's a real dominant position. And I'll teach the arm bar from there. And it's a real basic move, but it's a move that everybody, doesn't matter what belt you are, you can still improve on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember when I was young, bro, I was in karate.
Me too.
And but dude, I was terrible with I was terrible with focusing. So like my parents would take me and my sister. My sister was beast. Like she was no white. She was like high in the belts. And when they would take me, the sensei would fucking kick me out of the class because I was disrupting the class. Because I couldn't focus.
How old were you?
I was like 4 or 5.
Okay, yeah, that's normal.
And he would be like, nah, dude.
It's like 2 weeks ago.
Like nah. he would tell my parents like, nah,
he's not ready.
He's not ready.
Yeah,
like, dude, I would literally see a fly and I'd be like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, like
butter, squirrel.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
So, and my parents always told me like, dude, like we could, but then again, like I was a fucking hyperactive kid. Like,
right.
So my parents always told me that they had a problem with me being in a karate class. But my sister took off.
Really?
Like my sister was competing.
Wow.
She went beast. Like my sister could kick someone's ass if she really wanted to, because she fucking did karate for like 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's huge.
But nobody knows that. It's fucking crazy. My sister fucking did karate for so many years. I don't even think you knew that, huh? You did?
What the fucking breaking fucking
like my sister used to do, so one thing that my sister was really good at was the katas.
Yeah, the katas. Man, it's funny.
My sister was really good at katas. Like she had the good
form.
Is that? Katas is like a choreography.
Yeah. Oh, like the fucking.
Yeah, when you go like.
Yeah.
But like
it's like art.
But like it's like art.
Right.
But
like
but the way you do your hand, but the way you do your hand and like the sound that the fucking this is the little sound that your fucking little suit makes. That shit's like whoa, you know that. All right, at least that's what I remember. And she used to fucking fuck girls up and guys up, and she used to be really good at those. And I was having trouble with that, but now that I'm older, I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I would love to try fucking jiu-jitsu. Like,
let's go, bro.
I really would like
to go. I'll go with you. Let's go,
dude. Yeah? If you go, everybody's gonna go.
Dude, I would love to go
eventually.
You know, man, I remember I told you I'm gonna go, and I fucking never went.
That's all good.
But dude, I want to.
He did say 90%.
Hey, bro, dude.
Do you want to be the 90%? Or do you want to be the 10%?
You know who? One of my homies that goes that does jiu-jitsu a lot. I think he goes with you guys because I think he goes to your gym. Smurf.
Oh yeah,
dude, that guy's a beast. Shout out to Smurf. That was a beast.
Yes, sir.
He's a beast.
He went from a weenie to a sardini to a beast.
Hell yeah, he's a motherfucking. What do you?
Shout out to Smurf.
Yes, sir.
Nah,
I want to get Smurfed.
Rose, okay.
Yep. He would always tell me to go, bro, and I always just yeah, I'll go. But and then I remember when Don was going. He
Shout out to Don.
He was killing it, but then I remember he got a little hurt.
Shout out to Don and his back.
I just don't want to get hurt, bro.
And his ankles.
That's just scary.
That fool did not get hurt from jiu-jitsu. Ask him.
How'd you get hurt, baby?
Nah, actually, Don gets hurt all the time, fool. Fuck this.
Exactly.
You gotta drink some more milk.
Don got hurt when he stopped training.
You gotta drink some more 2%.
Yeah, that's true. That is true if you really think about it, huh? Once he stopped training, he got fucking hurt, man. Fuck. Big shout out to Don, though, baby.
Shout out to John.
Big shout out to Don.
John too. Fuck it.
Hey, okay, so can you tell us where it is that your gym is at? How people can find you? How people can reach out to you? If somebody wants to join, how can they join? What can they do to fucking come and join your gym?
No doubt. So first of all, KAINGA.
Yes, sir.
KAINGA right here. KAINGAJujitsu.com. Everything's on my webpage. Instagram, KAINGA Jiu-Jitsu. And 2295 Main Street, Main and Hollister, Chula Vista.
Yes, sir.
Holla at me.
All right. One thing that I ask all my guests that come to Off the Clipper. What's that? No, that's the one with the accordion doors. The ones right next to Kiki.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time we drive by, I'm always like, "That's my homie." Every time she knows.
Yeah.
I'm always like, "Oh, that's my homie."
Hey, what a unique door, huh?
Right? I love that door, bro.
Tell me about it, bro.
Did you put that in or
no?
Or you got it like that?
Well, that was a feature of the gym, which made us decide to get it. Because it was unique,
bro. You fucking killed it. You know why? Because I've always wanted.
I want to see this door.
I want, bro. It's like literally his fucking whole front door is a fucking accordion door, so it opens. So the gym is open, completely open, so like a garage
it's like a warehouse, but instead of rolling up,
it's sideways. Accordions.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do with this window. I wanted to turn it into a garage.
Those things are fucking expensive, bro. When I found out how expensive, and then I was like, damn, that's why I'm paying so much rent.
They're amazing.
You know what I mean?
Bro, when I drive by and I see that door open, dude, it looks so badass.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. It's good.
I really want to congratulate you, bro. Because I've seen you grow. I met you about 5 years ago at the barbershop, and I seen you go from being a customer to us to becoming like more of a family. You know, you're an actual family member.
Yeah,
you're a part of AOF Familia. That's what we are.
Shout out to the fam.
Yes, sir. Ace of Age, we are a family, bro. You're a part of us. You've been with us from a long time ago. And I seen you build your own. I seen you go from the boxing gym to having your own spot. And I remember you clearly telling all of us like, "Oh, I'm looking for a spot. Oh, I found a spot. Oh, now we're open. Oh, now we're closed.
Cracking.
Oh, now like you guys were cracking.
You guys were there for the roller coaster. Yeah.
You guys fucking killed it. You guys kept going. You guys are successful now. You guys are killing it. You're now a first degree black belt. I fucking can't wait to see what comes in the future. One thing that I ask all my guests, bro. You being an entrepreneur and a business owner now. You being a black belt first degree. When you first started 15 years ago, you started with nothing, and now you have something. You have lot. You have it all. If you we always take for granted what we have. Like if you really think about it, bro, what I have now, I have everything. I have it all.
Yep.
So do you. Sometimes we tell each other like, "Oh, nah, I don't have it all. This is not where I want to be yet.
Right.
I have bigger plans." But in reality, we have it all.
Yep.
Everybody has it all.
We have what matters.
We have what matters.
Yes.
What advice would you give anybody that's watching us right now if they want to fucking go join a jiu-jitsu gym, if they want to start practicing jiu-jitsu, if they want to open up their own gym? Maybe there's somebody out there with a black belt that says, "You know what? I want to fucking just
this
open
is like
up my
your
gym."
last. This is like your last. The final. Make sure it's spicy.
Yes, sir.
Make sure it's, you know.
Yeah.
What is your greatest tip?
So I guess
your greatest advice.
Your greatest advice, and I have one more question after that.
Yeah. So I think the first question was, what can I
advice?
What piece of advice can you give people who are trying to pursue their dream?
There you go.
Right. It's your dream. It's only yours.
Fuck yeah, I love where this is going.
So don't tell nobody your fucking dreams or your plan. What you do is you form habits every day that are going to get you towards your goal. Don't think about the goal. Think about your habits. And when your habits are lined up with your dream, you're able to really have a chance to achieve them. And when you do, you're just getting started. Keep going.
Yes. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's
Yes.
the best answer yet, man.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck. I had such a fucking great question.
You probably answered it.
No, I had a fucking great question.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Damn it, dude. I had such a great question. Anyways, so that's the advice you give people. There you go. It just came up. Who inspires you?
Who? Wow.
Who or what inspires you?
Who or what inspires you?
I think it's so many people to even begin to understand.
Give us 5 people.
Will
or
Smith,
5 things.
Will Smith.
Why?
Just because of who he is as a person.
Yeah, Will Smith
is a badass.
He's super smart.
Yeah. Just his enthusiasm as a person has got him so far.
Fuck Jada.
Yeah, bitch. Fucking bitch.
Okay.
But that's just one person off top besides the obvious Tupac. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know, but yeah, Tupac. Gemini, shout out to my fellow.
Yes, sir.
Fellow
You're a Gemini?
Gemini.
Give me some, me too.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Capricorn.
What
Ooh,
else?
I'm grumpy.
Who else? Give me one more.
Fuck.
Okay, how about this? Don't give me a person. Give me something that motivates you.
Fuck.
Like a feeling.
What's something that you think about
marijuana.
every day?
Marijuana.
Okay.
No, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mike drops Mike.
No, yes, sir.
Weed is inspirational. Stay high.
That's right.
Stay high, baby.
Thank you so much, bro.
Man.
I really want to thank you for coming out, bro. You fucking see, this is what I love, bro. This is what I love about Off the Clipper. We are a YouTube channel that just started about 7 months ago. We finally have a video that hit 2,000 views.
Oh yeah.
We have a video that hit 2,000 views today. I think we hit 2,000 views. Am I right, Omatic? I think today we hit 2,000 views on a video. Big shout out to Solovino from Estilo de Vida, El de la Tacoma. His video just hit 2,000 videos, bro. I'm meeting so many fucking people, bro. And you know what's crazy, bro? That I'm so lucky to know people like you.
Appreciate you.
I'm so lucky to know people like you, and I'm so lucky to have that the balls to fucking. I'm not embarrassed, bro. I'll fucking hit up anybody. I've hit up people that I don't know that respond to me, and they say, "Hey, you know what? I'll be there, bro. I'm here to support. I want to see you win." And it seems like the people that are real entrepreneurs and the people that are really there's
the people that know the struggle.
Yes, sir.
You know?
And not only that, bro, but there's a lot of people out there that really are something in life.
Yeah.
The people that are nothing in life are the people that are always the most fucking stuck up. But the people that are really something in life, they're so open to fucking work with others and collaborate. Yeah. And I love that shit, bro. The fact that I hit you up today when you were sitting on the barber chair, you were getting a haircut, I heard you speak, and a fucking light bulb turned on my head. Yep. I said, "What the fuck? What am I?" You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. I took shrooms on Saturday.
Oof.
I took I took mushroom
Monday, Tuesday.
That's a party.
Hey, no.
Friday.
Hey, no, real shit. I took mushrooms on Saturday with my sister, with my wife, and my friend.
I've been calling Stephanie. I've been calling Stephanie Mrs. Potato Head because I took shrooms like 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And I woke up at I took them and I had my eyes closed. So I was just tripping on whatever I was seeing when my eyes closed. And when I opened my eyes, she was Mrs. Potato Head. So ever since then, she's Mrs. Potato Head now.
Dude.
What's up, Potato Head?
Well, so back to my story, Manny.
Oh, my bad.
I took shrooms on Saturday, bro, and you know. I went deep into my thoughts, bro.
Yeah.
And I realized this is what I really realized with shrooms, and this shit's a trip because shrooms teach you shit. Oh, yeah. I realized that I'm out there. I'm looking for something out there in the world when I have it here with my people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm out there looking for guests when I had you here the whole time. You know? And today I realized, like, holy shit, when I heard your voice, I said, what the fuck? I'm looking for people on Instagram to invite when I have people like you.
Right.
You know? And I really want to thank you for you and accepting this invitation. You showed up. I didn't even get back at you later on the day and said, hey, are you still coming? You showed up, bro, because I knew you were going to come. Because you shook on it, and I know that you have your word means bond.
That's all
your word is bond. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to congratulate you for everything that you're doing, bro. Thank you for stopping by. For everybody that's watching, make sure you guys check out my boys, Jim, KAINGA, JOEJITSU. He's a fucking beast. Every time I fucking see his post online, it's nothing but good shit, good positive shit. He's always fucking exercising. He's always fucking teaching. He's a great professor from what I can see. I know Don went there and he always told me that he had a great time going with you. And yeah, man, I really want to congratulate you. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate you.
I really fucking, it's a pleasure to have you here at Off the Clipper.
It's a pleasure being here.
I hope you come back again, bro.
It would be a pleasure.
And thank you guys for watching.
I feel like we have so much to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Like, with this guy.
Yes, sir.
You guys are my KAINGA, man.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
Love you too, bro.
Thank you guys for watching, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, Off the Clipper. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share our videos on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, Ace of Fates Barbershop and Tattoos. Make sure you guys follow Polo Cuts SD, Manny Rocks with the Z. What's your Instagram, brother?
JOEJITSUFLO.
JOEJITSUFLO, baby. Big shout out to the whole motherfucking audience that we had today. If Omatic,
hell yeah.
If Omatic can please show everybody the fucking audience one time, that'd be fucking great. And we'll be logging out. We'll be logging out with Omatic showing everybody the audience. Thank you guys for watching, baby. You already know what it is. This is Off the Clipper, baby. See you guys soon, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.